I guess this is a hard topic to talk about, but I don't understand why people say you have to do your best to be successful. Because in all reality, some people be like, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best when they do only 3 hours a day at whatever activity they wanted to achieve their profession. When in reality, you can do 5, you can do 8 hours. Even if you're working 8 hours, you can still do 8 hours. You can probably do 10 or 12, just sacrifice a little bit of sleep. But overall, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, you can never truly do your best because it depends on what you think human limitations are. And in that of itself, you are limiting yourself. So it's like a rabbit hole paradox where you can always do more, even if you think you can't, because that's all in your mind. So where does it end? When someone says you have to do your best to succeed, what does that mean by doing your best? Does that mean literally every single time you have to breathe outside of work, every single time free time you have, instead of going on your phone and you're focusing on your activities, does that mean you're spending 8 hours a day? Because I'm pretty sure doing your best should be close to around 8 hours a day of whatever thing you want to do, if you have 8 hours of work on top of that. And even that 8 hours of work is not even your best. So it's very hard to talk about doing your best to become successful. I'm not successful yet, so I don't know. But if they're talking about truly doing your best, are they talking about us applying 8 hours a day every single day? Now, is that how you judge success? Using all the time you have left, and that's why they say do your best? Because if they mean do your best, meaning you put all the time you have left every single time, every single day for years, that means everyone should be fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone should be fucked. Maybe a few people out there who are absolutely insane, which I'll get to that as well, the sane and insane, how they think differently. But mostly everyone should be fucked, because I don't think anyone puts in 8 to 10 hours a day on top of 8 hours of work every single day for years to achieve success, unless they're absolutely crazy. Which, if you can do that, I need to learn from you, because that's some crazy shit, right? Maybe I'm taking things too literally. Sometimes you just get tired of your position, you know? You realize you could be here for a minute and you're content with it, you're alright with it, because you know you're still becoming better every single day, but you just want to get there a bit faster. Obviously, I've seen a few posts saying that the road is like 100 kilometers, and even if you're driving 120 kilometers per hour, it's still a long way. So you can see it in that way as well, but it's like, in general, it says you have to do your best to be successful. And going back to the insane people, I think it all depends on your belief of what you think doing your best is. If they're getting really deep into doing your best, right? Because a sane person doing their best could be 3 hours when they just don't feel like it. An insane person could be every single hour of the day when they're awake. So there's two different sides of what you think doing your best is because of what you think doing your best is. I know this is a little bit of like I think we would call this a paradox, doing your best, because if you believe that you have no human limitations, then you're never really doing your best, right? Like, if you truly just think about it, you can never really do your best. Because let's just say, we can even take it to like a physical matter. If the doctors studied your body, this is all just a example or theory, whatever the case is, but if the doctors studied your body, if you can only jump 10 centimeters high or something dumb like that, but just, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. If you can only jump like 1 meter high and you jump 2 meters high, you just broke that limitation because the doctor said you can't do this, but in actuality, in reality, you really can. It's just that they told you you couldn't. So what is real and what is not? And what is really working hard and what is not? That's the really hard part about it. It is because we can see it as really working hard is when you continually put in that consistency plus high effort. That can be seen as hard work. But like, doing your best is like, I don't know, doing your best kind of got me. Because when people say do your best, it's like, what do you mean? Because every time I try to do my best, I always think I can always do better. Because in actuality, I can. I'm just not mentally strong enough, if I'm being real. Because if I was being real, I should be able to post five times a day. Or probably 8, or probably 10. Some crazy shit every single day. because that would probably be me doing my best. Sacrificing a bit more sleep, it is what it is, but that will be more of you doing your best. Like someone saying that you need 8 hours of sleep, when in reality you can live off 5 hours of sleep. Something like that. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say? Am I just being a bit crazy here? I had a talk with my one of the workers I worked with, and yeah, we kind of went pretty deep, because it's like the people who are holding you back from doing your best is what you think doing your best is. And if you have no limitation to doing your best, is that why you think you're never doing your best? Because if you think you're doing your best, you're limiting yourself. And it also depends on all of what is true and what is not. Because if humans have no limitations, that means you're never really doing your best. And when you think you're doing your best, you're lying to yourself. But that was really just a thought I had. You can say it's a paradox. And it was really weird, because you can never truly do your best. And when someone says you need to do your best to succeed, do they really mean do your best? Because when doing your best is doing your best, it means every single hour you're on focusing on your profession. Every single time you have time, focus on your profession. After you shit, bro, focus on your profession. Something crazy. And it's like, is that what they mean by doing your best? Or do they just mean by putting in consistent effort every single day, even the days you don't feel like it? Is that what they mean by doing your best? So yeah, that's really what I thought about doing your best, guys. I don't know if I can even do my best, to be honest. And that's a limitation in itself. This is where it gets crazy, but can you really do your best? So someone needs to answer this. I don't know. Someone needs to explain it in another way, because it feels like this is a very intellectual conversation with the camera, of course. Or it's just very stupid. But then it all depends on how someone sees it and who someone is. Because if they see this as very stupid, that means you can see that they have a limited belief. And this is where it just gets crazy. So I'm gonna stop here, yo. I'm gonna stop here. But yeah, that's why I really thought you can't really ever do your best.